always a good morning on the Ark.
Well, you're free to enjoy it as long as you like.
Wait, you're leaving? Just like that?
Wish I could stay, believe me, but I've got work to do.
Don't we all? Will I see you later?
You can count on it.
Not quite the plan, but better than nothing. Time to take a look around.
Thought Alicia eagerly.
What the fuck is that?
Once dressed, Alicia began investigating Blaine's luxury private penthouse, situated in the finest neighborhood of the Ark.
Seriously, what is your deal?
I am the narrator. Chapter 1 was a little confusing, so we thought introducing a voiceover for this chapter that would let people in on what we're thinking and why, that couldn't hurt.
Fuck you.
I'm also here to class things up a bit, in contrast to your remarkably foul mouth, to add some refinement, some culture.
Don't need you, don't want you. Shut up and stay out of my way.
Right, I'll just wait in the upper right-hand corner then, in case you need anything, or in case the player wants a contrast to your overindulged potty mouth and high school dramatics.
Fuck you.
I rest my case.
Definitely easy to hide a magnetic strip key or security card amongst these, but I can't just dump them all on the floor and go through them page by page. Need to find a faster way of searching them. Let's see what we have here. Too Fast, Too Furious wrapper, timestamped at 12:30. Now, what was Blaine doing at Frankie's bar? That's a bit of a hike from here, and I don't believe he went for the food. It'll lock behind me. Before I leave, I better be sure there's nothing else I might need. What was Sasha doing in Frankie's bar? It's nowhere near the university district, and I find it hard to believe that he came all this way just for Frankie's burgers. Looks like there's something shiny up there. It's an awfully nice paperweight. Is it a paperweight?
It's an Epsilon Eridani egg, Alicia. It's incredibly expensive, incredibly rare, and speaks to Mr. Blaine's exceptional taste.
It's mine now.
You have no shame.
No fluctuations in the field. Constant and stable. A surprisingly delicate collection of glass figurines. Geek find! An original reproduction helmet from Star Quest Episode 17. That's the one with the vampire mice. I liked that movie. Not a good idea.
That was unconscionable. That egg was priceless.
Epsilon Eridani eggs refract 3 distinct colors when in contact with a light source. This one had 2.
It was a fake?
You can unclench. Yeah, it was a fake, made out of glass. I wanted to make you suffer. Yeah, that's never gonna be fixed. That magnet for the train is pretty powerful, though. Could be useful. definitely easy to hide a magnetic strip key or security card amongst these, but I can't just dump them all on the floor and go A security pass. Perfect. And in the name of Sylvia Schlotzen? Interesting. Why does Sasha Blaine have Sylvia Schlotzen's security pass hidden amongst his books? No, that won't work.
Where did I put my... What an adorable young lady you are. Here to see Sasha? And you've been playing with his toys. Well, I'll just wait for him downstairs. I'd invite you, but it's grown-up talk. Ciao.
Bitch.
Said Alicia, jealous despite herself. After searching through Blaine's things, Alicia managed only to discover a fast food wrapper and a Susudra security card.
Okay, yes, it's not much, but it's a start, right? At the least, I can ask Frankie what Blaine was doing at his place.
I'm waiting for Sasha now, yes? We'll discuss the matter and get to work right away. Don't worry, we'll take care of the professor.
Am I paranoid, or does that guy look like Professor Rtherman?
No, that's just the programmers reusing assets. Move along.
Cinco Pharmaceutics. You can tell they're awesome because the letters are so big. Wonder what Blaine and she have to talk about that's so urgent. What? Wonder what Blaine... What?
A nice, elegant cafe in the center of the district. A perfect place for a romantic rendezvous or a nice, quiet drink.
But would sin of insincerity if we avoided saying that...
This is crap, and yet you're recording everything like crazy.
I'd kill to record a disaster or an accident, believe me, but nothing ever happens around here. Don't suppose you'd like to start a riot, would you?
Even though we could dare to suggest the steady increase in the number and extension of our activity derives...
Good morning, Miss Van Volish.
Good morning, Officer Bolasai. Are you feeling okay? You're acting a little strange.
Strange? Strange? Is that what you think? Well, maybe you're strange. Maybe they're watching. Yes, watching through the helmet.
Fuck me running. He's lost his mind. So, what's new in the neighborhood these days?
New, right. Too Fast, Too Foodie has got a new manager. Weird, but reliable. There's construction at the university. It's messed everything up a bit. And I'm here, right here. Still here. You can see, but I might move. I might change my route so they can't see me.
Bolasai, what's going on?
Nothing. Nothing is going on. I'm just on alert, looking out for threats, okay? Because you never know. You could be just, doing your job, maybe enjoying a nice cold fruit drink full of nutrients and special flavor and...
Wait a second. Is this about the skunk fraud? About how that drink was totally bad for you? I don't believe you. There's a rat over there. Shouldn't you take care of that?
Let's just say my last attempt to apprehend said vermin was deemed ineffective and even destructive, and that I've been ordered to leave the rat alone.
I see. Keep your eyes open, officer.
Always on the alert.
So it was a big rat then?
Yes.
So it was a...
Yes.
Strange, this terminal is not functional. A message appears on... Strange, this terminal is not functional. A message appears on the screen. Reactivation from Central required. Nuno? Are you there?
Go away! Leave me alone!
Oh, poor Nuno. What's the problem today?
I'm sick of everything, Alicia. The world, the people, it's all just pain and suffering and loneliness. I'm adrift in this cosmic isolation of darkness and tragedy.
Ah, I detect the soul of a poet.
No, you detect a manic depressive.
Who are you talking to?
Never mind. Are you mad at me, Nuno?
No more than I am with everyone and everything. Why? Did you do something that would make me especially mad at you?
You did end up sleeping at Frankie's bar because I brought someone back to our apartment.
Alicia, I stayed at the bar because I wanted to, because it was the only place I could find a balm for my misery while you enjoyed the brief, transient pleasure of physical intimacy with another soul. I'm happy for you, really.
Are you mad at me, Nuno?
No more than I am with everyone and everything. Why? Did you do something that would make me especially mad at you?
Because I made you swallow a truly disgusting concoction just to sober you up?
Alicia, I stayed at the bar because I wanted to, because it was the only place I could find a balm for my misery while you enjoyed the brief, transient pleasure.
Are you mad at me, Nuno?
No more than I am with...
Well, Ambar did make you fall out of our window, and then you ended up in court for destroying Bob's motorcycle.
Alicia, I stayed at the bar because...
Let me in!
I'm not letting anyone in. I'm safe in here, safe from people and, more importantly, animals.
I'm out of here. Try to cheer up, okay, Nuno? I haven't had a moment to clean these up since Nuno left. Hey, that's my sphere!
The doll's gentle rocking motion lulls one to sleep, while its voice awakens a primal hatred that prevents any such slumber. The doll's gentle rocking motion lulls one.
It looks like it's a time and date, but it could be a password, or even a set of coordinates.
A tragic insight into an addled mind. The blind obstinacy and paranoia evident in these clippings clearly indicate an obsessive-compulsive personality with no social life and far too much free time.
Hey, listen here, you stuck-up disembodied piece of... Actually, that's a pretty fair assessment.
The collection of articles tells the sad tale of Alicia's obsession with the mysterious golden sphere and her subsequent arrest and firing from the Guard Corps.
Or when my life became fucked up beyond all belief. I have no idea who that woman is, but whatever it is she's talking to Blaine about, I want to hear it. Not a good idea. No, that won't work. Doesn't sound very reasonable. It's weird. He lasted 3 days. That's a full 2 days longer than my last roommate. I haven't had a moment to clean these up since Nuno.
The doll's gentle rocking motion.
Frankie's bar?
Not exactly. Sup, dude?
Dude? Honestly, is there anyone who can talk normally?
Relax, babe. I don't even know your name yet.
Babe? How about if I tell you, you promise to never call me babe or dude again?
Absolutely promise.
I'm Alicia.
Alicia? That's a seriously pretty name, dude.
As Beethoven said, music constitutes a revelation higher than philosophy.
What have you got there? Just a second. I know you.
It's my
You're the
band,
watchman from the
techno demons
warehouse
from the
back in
underworld.
chapter 1.
Do we know each other?
I weep
You don't
for the
remember
future.
me?
Sorry, dude. You'll have to be more specific. I've had a lot of women in my life, you know.
Yes, but unlike the girls in your porn mags, I'm real.
Huh. No, I'd remember you if we'd met before. I'm sure.
Maybe it's because you were so busy staring at my cleavage.
A simple cutter.
You never
to
bothered
cut
to look
very
at my
thin
face.
paper or plastic, barely sharp, so not worth much more.
Try to remember. You were on watch outside this warehouse.
Wait, at the warehouse? Dude, the only girl I ever met there stole my keys. I got fired because of that.
Oh, Wow, I clearly have you confused with someone else because I would never do something like that. So you're running Frankie's bar now?
That's right, dude. And I've enrolled in an online entrepreneurs course for up-and-coming moneymakers. Hold on to your shorts, because this is a whole new era for Too Fast, Too Foodious. Things are gonna change around here. I've already started with that jukebox, but that's just the beginning.
Can I have a hamburger with the works?
Sorry, we're not doing hamburgers with the works anymore.
But that was the only half-decent thing you made here.
Exactly. My teacher says that the second rule of good trading is to provide a quality product. That's why we're only serving double Whack Royale Deluxe burgers from now on.
And the difference is...
It's the same burger, but now with half the meat, a quarter of the cheese, and the bun is extra.
So what the fuck makes it double, then?
I'm charging twice what we charged for the old one.
That's a total ripoff. Didn't you say the first rule of trading was provide a quality product?
Actually, that's the second rule. The first rule is, if you're the only burger joint in the district, you can charge whatever the fuck you want.
Come on, man. Couldn't you just make me one as a favor?
And break the third rule of trading?
I'm going to regret asking this, but what is the third rule of trading? Don't do any favors for anyone?
How did you know that? Did you do the course too?
Long hair, black t-shirt with a dragon on it. My powers of deduction tell me you're into rock and roll.
Rock and roll. The only good music is trash country metal from the middle of last century.
That's amazing. Me too. Totally.
Oh yeah? So what's your favorite group?
Furious. fist.
They don't ring a bell.
See you around, dude. Doesn't sound very reasonable. Doesn't sound very reasonable.
A table so encrusted in filth, looking at it gives you hepatitis, and you'd be better off eating from a filled toilet.
Doesn't Frankie make you clean this mess?
Hey, Mr. Frankie told me, and I quote, treat it like it's your own. So that's what I'm doing.
And this Frankie is a friend of yours, is he? Alcohol-soaked notes, doused in the fear of students certain to fail their instructor's exam.
Let me guess. Rtherman's class?
Total hell, baby.
Hey, Mr. Walrus! What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be at the university?
Don't even talk about it. With all that construction, you can't think. It's driving me crazy. I've left a substitute for the urgent task, so I could come here and take a break.
What's with all the construction at the university?
Some security thing. When the coffee machine broke down, 2 students went on a rampage.
What happened?
Not much. Broke some furniture, like that.
I mean, what happened to the students?
I don't understand you humans. 2 young caffeine addicts suffering concussions, you get all worried. Meanwhile, the real drama is ignored. Workers like me have to put up with that construction.
I can see how that would upset you. So, are they updating the security? New cameras?
No, they've got a more effective way of dealing with it. They're installing a bunch of new coffee machines.
You must be exhausted.
I perceive a note of sarcasm in your tone. You should know I have 236 active muscles in my face alone.
Thanks for the alien biology lesson.
I tell you this so you understand that in my job, I'm obligated to smile at everyone I encounter. 236 muscles moving in this manner over and over again, all day long. Believe me, it can be a grueling task.
Wow, the bar's really changed, hasn't it?
Yes, but some things have remained exactly the same.
The stink from the kitchen.
Something much more important. Its location.
Its location?
Yes. This bar remains just far enough from the university to enjoy a quiet break, but close enough that I can get back before anyone thinks I've cut out of work.
You must be exhausted.
I perceive a note of sarcasm.
Thanks for the alien.
Enjoy your meal.
Thank you. I would ask you to join me, but I eat so slowly. It's because of my digestion, you understand. Not because I'm trying to avoid work.
Bitch and flames! More too fast, too foodious than ever, I see. Nice guitar.
It's an original, baby. Maple neck, original pickups, strung the other way round for left-handed genius.
Hendrix.
Who? I'm talking about me.
Oh, he's prepping for his exams. Let's leave him alone.
The ash tree, the tree of the Renaissance, was chosen to be planted in groves aboard the Ark due to its symbolic nature. This turned out to be something of a mistake, as its larger branches can collapse without warning. This, in turn, explains why the tree is also known as the Widowmaker.
Small but strong. I can always use a stick. Hi, who are you? Nice to meet you. I'm Alicia.
You can't possibly understand what he's saying, can you?
No, not really. But he's actually more articulate than most of the athletes at the university. Weren't they selling tickets here? Seriously? Why? I'd heard there was a new manager. You preferred his?
I don't know what's impressing me more here. That you can communicate with him, or that you can do it without needing an umbrella.
Ha ha ha. Those look quite good, actually. May I have one? What do you mean there aren't any left? What about those ones over there? Well, you're running a shit business then. You're really going to town here, aren't you? Of course.
Every time he opens his mouth, I'm afraid he's gonna spew crumbs all over my jacket.
Oh, your poor jacket. Ignore him. Truth is, I don't have anything interesting to tell you. Ciao. Long time no see.
Too long, if you ask me. Hey, did you like that doll I gave you?
It's really neat. It's sitting on the table in my apartment right now. Every time I look at it, I think of you.
That was kind of my hope. Glad you like it.
Hey, Sasha?
Yes?
What are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be at work?
I am. Suitor is helping with the reforms, so I'm making sure everything's going okay.
Nice jacket.
I spent way too much on it, honestly. But I like to look good. And this jacket makes me look good.
See you soon.
You can count on it.
This strong scaffolding has been affixed to the front of the building, although the building itself seems to have suffered no damage.
Projects sponsored by the Siasudra Group. We build the future, then we rebuild it as necessary. Is there anything they don't have a hand in?
Yeah, charity.
Excuse me, are you Alicia Van Volish?
Yes, that's me. Do we know each other?
No, I need your help. Everyone knows you're really good at investigating things. That's why Rther hates you so much.
Those books. Are you taking Rtherman's exam too?
Yes, I'm supposed to retake it, but how can I study when Bubs has disappeared? I can't concentrate.
If you want me to find your friend, I'm going to need a description.
Of course, yes. He's chubby, really funny, not very tall, and he's got huge cheeks.
I think he's selling hamburgers from that stall over there.
That guy doesn't look a thing like Bubs.
And I thought this was going to be easy. Okay, I'll ask around. This is a real mess, isn't it?
Yes, although getting your paperwork processed is much faster. Mr. Walrus's assistant is very efficient.
That's hardly surprising. Don't worry, I'll find your friend.
Thank you, you're the best!
I can't believe it.
What's really unbelievable is that this place is working better now.
No, 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 no.
The audio track is fine. Alicia's just seen her grades.
That son of a bitch Rtherman failed me? Skank? People are actually drinking this shit? Scene of the crime. You failed me? First you steal my article, and then you fail me?
It puts you in an interesting position, I'll admit. Either you deny that you ever wrote it in the first place, in which case you failed to do the assignment, or you admit you broke into my office for the information you used to write the article, in which case you'll be expelled. I'm curious as to which you prefer.
Perfect. Let's see if there's anything in here I can use. Shit. The only thing in here I even know how to use is this wrench.
The Site Locker is a portable storage device utilized by workers to store their equipment, including their safety gear, gloves, and other tools.
Not a good idea. One way or another, I am going to make Rtherman pay. Or I could take the higher ground. No. He's going to pay.
The security fence is in place to prevent access to Professor Rtherman's office. One wonders why.
Damn it. I wanted to go in there and put glue on his chair and a laxative in his drink.
Your maturity continues to impress me.
Bite me. Rtherman's never going to give me a passing grade. It's just not going to happen. I'll have to find another way.
Miss Van Volish, I don't like you, and you don't like me. So why is it you keep bothering me?
Rtherman, you feckless piece of desiccated chicken shit. You worthless fragment of...
What the hell are you doing?
I'm offering you moral support.
Don't. Just don't, okay? So, by your logic, I should thank you for failing me?
Oh, no thanks are required, my dear. The expression of impotent rage on your face is gratitude enough.
You have no shame, do you, you son of a bitch?
Miss Van Volish, I would like to think by now you've learned I don't give two shits about what others think of me. And before you impugn my parentage again, I would remind you that I can fail you again and again and again, and keep on failing you until you finally drop out.
I'd never impugn your parentage, Professor Rtherman. I feel nothing but pity for the people who had to raise you.
I can assure you my parents are very proud of me. My mother was the first dean of the faculty here, and my father has the distinction of failing more students than were ever registered for his course. They would have loved having you as a student.
No way in hell would I ever say that to him. No way in hell. Don't you have a freshman class to fail in another vain attempt to boost your self-esteem?
I'll get to them shortly, don't you worry. For now, I'm taking a break.
I'm surprised you even know how to take in the scenery.
Scenery? I'm watching the students. All that enthusiasm. I can't wait to crush it out of them.
Why do you hate me so much?
You mean aside from the fact that you're a criminal who was hounded out of the Guard Corps to avoid going to prison? Aside from the fact that your name is a stain on the profession of journalism?
I didn't do it! I was framed!
So you say.
And I was never convicted. That doesn't justify you treating me like this.
No, but your unbridled arrogance certainly does. You are a know-it-all.
I'm arrogant? Have you looked in a fucking mirror?
I'm allowed to be arrogant. I'm teaching the class. When you walk into a classroom, suddenly every one of my students is watching you.
That's not my fault.
And you choose to wear tight clothes because they feel so good. Is that it?
Let me get this straight. You don't like me because of how I dress? Because I'm a woman in your class who isn't ashamed of her body?
And because I despise your arrogance and ego. Yes.
You're a sexist piece of shit.
Who can fail you anytime I want, as often as I want. Remember that the next time you swear at me.
So being a son of a bitch just comes naturally then?
Odd. I thought I heard the sound of an ungrateful student asking that I fail her again.
Right. I have to go. I've got things to do.
From the way you're dressed, I assume you mean people to do.
Zing!
Wait, so you're going to come after me for how I dress too? I thought you were on my side.
It's just, he's the first person in this story who has a vocabulary to rival my own. That's all.
Okay. I don't know how to make this any plainer. Either you change your tone, or I swear I will find a way to climb up to your little icon and force feed you every damn item in my inventory. And trust me, buddy, I'm gonna be collecting everything I can.
You make a compelling argument,